Sassy gals, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 68. Well, I figured today I would finish out the rest of the story time from yesterday. I still want to see your hashtag My Dream Challenge. I'd love to see videos, but replying in a comment would be great as well. So, anyway, to finish on with what I was talking about yesterday, and then I want to talk about a couple other things. So I graduated with a 4.125, and I started college, and was going to just with, and I was working. And I went through everything, and I qualified for it, and they were going to hand it to me. And I was so excited. I was going to realize my dream. I was going to go to school, and I was going to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a vet, and that's what I was going to do. Even though it was going to be hard work, and even though it was going to be long nights, I was super excited. And then a couple of days before I was supposed to get the official certificate that said, hey, you're getting a scholarship, I went into the hospital for my first major exacerbation. I was in the hospital for 5 days and in rehab for 40. And you can check my other story time to hear more details about that. I think it was day 13 or 14, I can't remember. But yeah. So, while I was in there, they had to graciously decline me getting that scholarship because I was too unpredictable. With the type of MS that I have, which is relapsing remitting, it is very unpredictable. I can go years without any major problems, or it could be days before I have another exacerbation. And yes, I'm saying exacerbation, not masturbation. If only it was easy as masturbation. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I can have an exacerbation that puts me down for a couple of days, or I can have an exacerbation that makes me fall and break my leg and have me out for months. Or I can have exacerbations that last for years. It's very unpredictable, and I never know what each day is going to bring me. So, I kind of threw my dreams away about becoming a vet, because there is no way, especially even now. I was okay for a while, and I was doing good. I was able to be up and moving around a lot more than I am now, and kind of live a normal life. And all the way up till September of last year, I was still pretty good. Well, not September last year, a couple years ago. My mom took us all down to Disney World for a 3-day Disney vacation, and it was amazing. Most of the time I was on an ECV, but I was able, you know, to play with the kids and do things and have fun. And it was amazing because the timing of it couldn't have been better had we not gone when we did. I went down and broke my leg after that, and then my mom went down in her back and can no longer move really well either. So I think we did pretty good with that. But yeah, so that being said, I have come to how I am now, and whereas I can move around and I can walk like a normal person, and if you saw me walking down the street except for my cane at 33 years old, you wouldn't know that I have an issue. I mean, you might have an inkling that I have an issue because I walk with a cane, but other than that, you wouldn't know. And on my really, really bad days, I'm walking with a walker, then you'd probably know. But most of the time, in general, when I'm around my house, I'm not walking with any walking assistant device. My cane usually hangs on the end of my bar until I go outside. I use it outside just to balance myself a bit better. Around my house is close enough that I can grab counters, things like that if I need to. So I don't use any walking help device in the house. So yeah. I get better each day, and I look on the day with new eyes, even though I'm constantly in chronic pain. And some days are worse than others, some days are better than others. I think most people experience that no matter what they go through in life, whether it's a chronic illness, financial problems, just bad luck sometimes, you know, or good luck. You know, everybody goes through their ups and their downs and their lefts and their rights, and we all deal with it differently. And I have to keep a positive attitude no matter what I do. You know, it could be a really bad day. If I don't keep a positive attitude, that's one of the things that can trigger my MS, is a strong emotional response. And a strong emotional response can be me getting really upset about something, being really negative about stuff. I mean, we try to keep it very positive in my house. It's very hard sometimes, and my husband is really learned to try to keep it as positive as he can, but sometimes, you know, he has his bad days and he needs to vent. And, you know, as long as I keep it positive in my mind, everything goes smooth. So even with this recent breaking my left leg, I kept it as positive as I could. You know, it was really hard on some days, especially the day I found out I had an infection in my back. That was pretty hard. I mean, on top of everything else I was dealing with at that time, to get an infection in my back, and have to have a chunk of flesh taken out. Yeah, I came home about ready to just break down and give up. But luckily I didn't, and because I didn't give up, I was able to heal and get back to normal. And I say get back to normal as I can be for someone who's dealing with MS and chronic pain every day. I also wanted to bring to light that I'm not sure if most of you, I'm not sure that a whole lot of people watch my vlogs, but for those who do, the Strawberry Sing hashtag YouTube copyright complaint, I think is what it was called. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. All that has been resolved. The Linden Labs did issue an apology to Strawberry Sing and issued an undeceased and desist order. So we are allowed to, in a positive light, show the Linden Labs logo and all of that in our videos, as long as they are not used for our personal use. That is fine. If we are doing things like tutorials, things like that, basically Linden Labs has said, oh, that's okay, you know, as long as it's in a positive light, which is good. And Strawberry Sing and Alicia and quite a few other YouTubers have put Linden Labs into a positive light. I wanted to talk about my influences for starting my YouTube channel a little bit. And it was In fact, Strawberry Singh and Alicia were two of the biggest influences for me, because seeing Second Life in a positive light as opposed to seeing it in a negative way with the trolls. Now, don't get me wrong, I will laugh my butt off about some of the trolls and some of the stuff they do and the way that people react in Second Life. But some of the stuff they do, I do think is really, really mean-spirited and mean-hearted. And I don't like that. I don't like the negativity, as I've kind of talked about in this vlog today. I try to keep things very positive as I can in the light of, you know, bad luck, bad vibes, bad, you know, things like that. So I tend to stay away from watching a lot of trolls that troll in Second Life. I used to be a bit of a troll myself, but I stopped that. And so yeah, I wanted to thank Strawberry Singh because she subscribed to my channel. I was super excited yesterday when I saw that, and I'm so happy she's watching my videos. I hope she enjoys, and I love watching her videos. I watch all of them. She could do 100 bento head reviews, and I'd watch all of them. She could do, you know, 10 minutes of just sitting there staring at the screen, and I would watch it too. And Alicia as well, and many, many more, which I will do a whole nother video on at a later date. That's a good idea for a video. I give myself ideas. That's great. Alright, well, I will catch you on the flip side. Keep it sassy, because that's what we do around here.